Okay guys, this is Josh Collins. I'm in Hannibal, Missouri. Said I was going to do some videos documenting some haunted places. I really don't know if this place is actually haunted, but this graveyard it's an old graveyard. There's some spots that are a little and that's my nephew coming into shot, are a little bit not desecrated, but not necessarily well taken care of. There's a tree, if you look right up there, about where my finger's pointing, if you can't tell, there's a tree that had either collapsed due to storms or it was struck by lightning or something. It fell over on some gravestones, and that's a popular theory about cemeteries becoming haunted. This is an old graveyard. I mean, look at that graveyard right there, or that headstone right there. Not really for sure who the man was, but that's pretty elaborate grave marker. And this cemetery is built up on a hill, and I'm gonna walk up the road and just kind of show it off a little. Angie, baskets. Yeah.
Oh, your name?
My sister's last name happens to be Basket. I mean, look at that. Look like someone made a trail down there, but just showing off the graveyard a little bit. You can hear a lot of the sounds from the highway below. That looks like that could be a veteran. I mean, I don't go to graveyards to, necessarily ghost hunt. I come to pay my respects towards people. And, ghost hunting can be what you make it out to be. You could be one of those people who just do not care, and you're just out to see anything, and you're gonna do what you have to do to. That's a huge headstone right over there. You can make yourself a detriment to the paranormal community. And ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. And you just bring the whole community down. A bad apple can just make the whole ghost hunting community just look bad, because a lot of people consider this a pseudoscience anyway, and it's just awful what we have to deal with. We tell people we're ghost hunters or paranormal investigators, and we get scoffed at and laughed at. you can drive around and we try to be respectful. That's beautiful. And that's what our group is about, respect. I mean, you can choose to believe what we believe, or you don't have to believe anything at all. But, you know, we're very respectful of the field and try to be respectful of other groups and their beliefs. And that's a little crazy. Do not disturb those hard hats either, Colton. Yeah, I'm just doing a little walk through the graveyard, and if I'm not mistaken, I think over this hill there's a headstone with the last name of Collins on it. Yeah, I think it's that one right there. But it's I like finding places like this. I like exploring them. It's look at that tree. That tree's awesome. But yeah, we're in Hannibal. There's the river right there. That is a view. Like, when I pass away, I think that's I know you guys probably can't really see it that well, but that is a view. And that riverboat coming up is actually a tourist thing right there. Hannibal's an old town. It's an old town. Many of you may be familiar with like Mark Twain and his works. This is what this town is known for. This town is all about Mark Twain's history. You know, if you look at that boat, it looks like it was sitting sideways in the river for a minute.
Yeah.
But this graveyard is actually bigger than what you would think it is. And if you can tell, it's all built on like a bluff and just up and down. And I don't know if this graveyard is still used, or I mean, you can just see the headstones and see the weather abuse to them. I like taking markers or not markers, but colored pencils and paper and scratching off the names and doing, you know, reading it. That's very interesting. I've seen that last name several times throughout this cemetery, so this is probably it was a very popular name in these parts. Oh wow. He was a Korean War veteran. Interesting. Yeah, that riverboat's getting closer too. It departs from a dock down there, and they take you all the way up here, and then it turns around and it takes you back underneath the bi-dock all the way over there. I think to that train track bridge, because there's the interstate or whatever that leads into town, and then I don't know how many yards or however further is a train track that goes across the river. And the river, if you can tell, kind of curls around like this, and on the other side of those trees is the other part of the river. So I mean, just the view of this cemetery is just amazing. When I die, if we can come back and visit our graves or whatever, this is a view I could definitely spend eternity with, because it's beautiful. But I think I'm gonna cut the video here, guys, just giving you a little tour of the cemetery. This has been Josh from Mite Paranormal, and we'll see you later. Bye.